up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kingdom Chapter 668, and I'm really excited for what we're getting here, because we're getting into the Kyokai versus Kyorei fight. I am a little concerned that it might get a little stiff from the hip up, but I'm really hoping Hara's going to prove me wrong on that. Anyway, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this weekend. Woo, Hara, this cover. Ooh, if you do not see what the inspiration is, then you are very, very uncultured. Oh, yes, you are. I see a Mona Lisa inspiration up in this cover page, and it is gorgeous. You got the smile and everything, the pose, yes. But the difference between this and, say, like the Mona Lisa is that this cover page is bright and vibrant compared to Da Vinci's painting, and I am 1000% okay with that. Shit, I am 1,000,000,000% okay with Hara going in this direction. Oh my god, Hara, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. Anyway, this chapter is titled Betrayal. There's 15th anniversary posters, but where is Moten up in here? I want a Moten poster. Why is he not up in this bitch? I want one. I'm not, if you're gonna give me posters, then I want a Moten one. Other than that, otherwise, I don't want it. Anyway, let's go. Ton, tan, tan, ton, tan, tan, ton, tan, tan. Here we go. Ooh. Here, oh, this is beautiful. Oh, the flow is looking nice so far. Ooh. This movement is fabulous. Does it look a little stiff up in the shoulder, like up in the torso? It's mainly in the torso that it's looking a little too stiff for me, but you know, Kyokai and even Kyorei, just the tribe, when we see them fight anyway, it's always been stiff. I kind of wish it wasn't so stiff, but I guess it just is what it is. But I will say this in regards to it. Hara is just making it work really well. So, at least it's, oh god, this movement is just so nice and fluid. Huh? From above? But she was just, it's strong, isn't it? The mist technique. Shiki was better at it than me. So, if I was Shiki, you'd be dead by now. Yet Shiki's dead, and you are free and still breathing. It's true, Shiki was a genius. But this isn't the full extent of my... Woo, what? But this isn't the full extent of my power. If you really wish to defeat me, you'll have to sink to a much darker place. Your power? Screw you! You didn't even go through the ritual. Kyokai. Huh? You're saying Rei might have killed Shiki? Yeah. So then Rei is in this darkness? But can you really save her then? I'm not sure. But what I am sure of is that the key to saving Rei lies with Shiki. Huh? With Shiki? Oh, man. I really wish that this background was black. Oh, I wish this background was black, because it would just make this freaking, the freaking choreography pop. And not only that, it would just represent the darkness that Kyorei is in. Oh, that would just be so much better, Hara. Oh, why didn't you go with this black background? More. I have to take the Hakuho deeper. Oh, it says here that Senscans, what they're saying in note-wise, translation note-wise. We previously translated this as White Phoenix, but it's the name of Rei's sword, so they decided to use the Romanized version. Alright. Deeper than that time. Ooh, this is gorgeous. This is when Kyo-Rei went through the ritual. And oh my god, is this beautiful. Oh, this bloodiness. Damn you, Kyo tribe. Ooh, or is this for... Ooh, no, this is... Ton, Rei's movements. Ooh. Ryukusi. It was awful. Chaos everywhere. Kaini, it was truly a frenzy. Ooh. Again, I really wish... Yeah, we're getting darker. So, I'm guessing why we're not having the black background right away is this is how we're sinking deeper into the darkness, symbolization-wise? That's what I'm guessing. That time my priestess dance was stronger than ever. I cut down everyone around me one by one. And Shiki, could she go that deep? Shiki that deep? Of course she could. She was a genius, stronger than me. She was smart and kind. The one to win the ritual should have been her. Then why did she die? Because she betrayed me. What do you mean? Did the two of you have an argument? Did the two of you have an arrangement to go against the ritual? No, the opposite. We decided we wouldn't be weak like you and Shuni. We fought in the ritual fair and square. You can't form alliances in the ritual, not even with your own tribe. So we began to distance ourselves. That's all we could do. Yeah, I really faced the ritual seriously. I stayed away from her, like she said. Even when the old lady said to begin, Rei, enough with this sister crap. We're enemies now. I don't want to die. I will do anything to live on. In the ritual, I would send your head flying without hesitation. I'll be the one to survive. Those eyes, she never looked at me like that. Ooh, with this, man, with the dark sky and the star, the night sky and the stars. Ooh, this is so nice. I was such a fool. I realized that the ritual was finally starting for real. So what happened? Are you for real? Is this how the chapter... No way this is how the chapter is gonna end. Manga for Life, you are failing. It's a good thing I went to the source on this one. Whew. The fight. So let's keep continuing here. The fighting began. It was pure death and insanity. Everyone standing there was evenly matched in strength, but one person stood out. I felt it before we started. Shiki, she was clearly cut above the rest, and so I fought desperately to stay alive. There wasn't a single small fry. Everyone there was strong. I ran out of breath time and time again, but I never interrupted my dance. My lungs tore and I spat blood. My bones broke, but I still pressed on. It wasn't just me. They all pushed themselves and died doing it. I don't know how much I fought. I didn't know if my head had been taken or if I was still, if I was even still breathing. At some point, I realized everything around me was still. Huh? Did I win? Ooh, no. She didn't win yet. Huh? My scabbard was gone. I noticed when I felt her against my back. There was still one person left. Shiki was standing there all ragged and worn out just like me. But Shiki didn't give me the time to think. I felt an intense bloodlust behind me. I was slower. My heavy thrust against her quick slash. So why? She let her win. She let her win. So why did Shiki let her win is the question. Why? Why did Shiki let Rei win? Why? Why? Why did Shiki let Kyo-Rei win? I'm just thinking that maybe it has something to do with Shiki probably having second thoughts about falling into the darkness. I'm just maybe thinking that Shiki was like, oh shit, Kyokai would not want this. I should not do this. There was something that she was thinking before she let Kyorei kill her. Just something. Just something that just scared her about like falling into this darkness. At the end, she probably, as soon as she, and what happened probably was, as soon as she felt Kyorei hit her, as soon as she hit her back, she probably was snapped back into reality for that split second, and she, especially when she turned around and realized it was Kyorei, and then she was like, oh shit, and then because she was shocked it was Kyorei, and then she died, and then Kyorei just took that opportunity and killed her. So that's my guess. But this is going to be very interesting to find out the reasoning behind this. I'm very curious what you guys think. In terms of art, I would say I kind of wish that Hara would have played a little bit more with the tones to like really symbolize like falling into the darkness just a little bit more. But at the same time, I kind of understand why Hara went this route, to symbolize that Kyorei isn't at the, hasn't crossed that line yet. That's my guess why Hara went this route. But still, if that's the route Hara was going with, or going for, I still think Hara should have went just a teeny bit darker. Just a little bit. Not by much. Just a little bit darker. But I really do like that we have the night sky and the stars and stuff like that. I think that's was really smart. But in the flashback, though, I still believe the tone should have just been, color palette wise, should just have been a little bit darker. But in terms of choreography and shit, and movement, it wasn't as stiff as I thought it was gonna be. The movement was nice and fluid. I still think it was, like, compared to what I've seen in other series as of late, because, we're in a manga renaissance right now, I still say it was definitely stiff. It was. It could have been way more fluid. Like, when they were moving and you saw, the lines or I should say, not the lines, what's the word I'm thinking of? Oh my god. I'm just thinking that, well, yeah, you gotta have the background. I think that having the background darker would have just made it pop a little bit more. And I just think that because of how, oh my god, the lines for, like, when they're moving, I think they were just a little too thin. I think they should have just been a little bit wider, and I think it would have made it a little bit better. The other thing, what else it was, I think that just bugged me about the movement? Yes, it flowed, but it, especially, Kyokai, I can understand maybe it being a little heavy because injured and whatnot, but Kyorei also felt a little bit heavy on the movement when it should have been a lot lighter. With the flow should have been, it should have been flowing, and it should have been light, and it did not feel as light as it should. It felt a little bit heavy, and I think it had to do with the line work, as well, and it didn't feel as fast as it should have been. Again, that has to do with line work, because if you look at series like Kengan Omega, for fights in series like Kengan Omega and Record of Ragnarok and Jujutsu Kaisen, And you know what? I'll include Kimetsu no Yaiba up, and to an extent, but what's the other series I was thinking of that has been having like really fast fights? Would I include Dragon Ball up in there? No, One Punch Man. That's the one I was thinking of. One Punch Man up in there as well. Like when you have fights with that like as fast as they're supposed to be, there's a certain amount of type or there's a way to do it with the line work that Murata, Tachika, Gege, and Daramion have just been doing it that just makes the characters like look not just fast with their movement but also light, and even the heaviest characters look light on their feet, and it's just weird to not see it here, and very disappointing, especially when they're using like a missed movement, so or a missed move / technique. So that's my only gripe about the movement and the combat. It's just not as light as it should be. It's driving me nuts. Other than that, it's great. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Kingdom content, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All it's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.